What up, tubers? It's your old pal Jackhammer Mike with another lame video. Actually, no, this one's actually pretty cool, but it won't apply to most people. Say hello to the tubers, Max. Yeah, tubers. Tubers just chilling with Dad. There's your blankie. Hopefully you'll be quiet and not bug me. You're in my hobby room, by the way. This is kind of a room I do some airbrushing, gun painting, emergency first aid supplies. I gotta make this quick because this is just gonna be going on contingency plans subscriber compilation. He's got a good video about maps and the importance of maps, and they are extremely important. And this map here is a hunting map. It is actually called, what the hell is it called? Land ownership map. Okay? Now, the cool thing about this land ownership map, hey, look at that, I found a maxi pad. The cool thing about this land ownership map is that it shows you a lot of different things. And shut up, Max. Alright? It shows you BLM land. It shows you military reservations. It shows you sanctuary BLM. This is protected area. It shows you private property, which is what that is. It shows you state trust land, these little blue areas. It shows you all sorts of stuff. It even shows you roads and trails. But the most important thing it shows you for you hunters is it shows you water sources, or what they call water tanks. Fuck. Oh, it is on. Okay, sorry. I thought I had my microphone turned off. Out there on state trust and BLM land, it's multi-use land, and it's grazing is allowed out there. So you have ranchers. What? Get, dog! You're gonna freaking make me nuts. What? I'm gonna eat you when shit hits the fan. So I am. I'm gonna eat you. You'll last me a few days, and I'm gonna make dog jerky out of you. I am. So you better chill. All right, so anyway, it shows you sources of water and trails and roads and stuff. And again, multi-use land is grazing. And so all those W's there, it's a pretty accurate representation. They're going to be off a couple hundred yards maybe, not more than maybe 1,000 yards off. They're in the general location. And what they do is they carve out these areas in the ground near washes and stuff, so that water, when it rains, it'll flow into those things, fill them up, and give the cattle that are out there an ample source of water. Now, the cool thing about it is that game will also accumulate around those areas, obviously because it's a water source. And in the summertime when they're dry, you can actually dig, and you don't have to dig too far down, but you can dig them, and you'll find water for the most part, unless it's a really nasty one that just doesn't look like there's any life whatsoever around it. Most of the ones you'll find, will have trees and brush and stuff around them, so you can tell that there's water around it. So hunting map is definitely something I would have. They're kind of treated material, so they're somewhat waterproof. And I hesitated at first to show this because it's like a fishing hole, you know? I don't want everybody knowing where I go. And I don't go to Area 40A. That's too far south for me. That's getting towards the Mexican border and heavy smuggling corridors in here. Not to mention this military range. Kind of sucked to get bombed if you're out there trying to find water. But hey, I would, you know? I don't give a shit if it's a military range or not. if I'm out surviving and I had to bug out, I don't care what the boundaries are. As long as I've got my bolt cutters, and I'm gonna be able to go pretty much anywhere. So that was just a little friendly tip from your pal Jackhammer Mike, that hunting maps will show you watering holes because your hunters are gonna wanna hang out around there. One word of thought though, or word of caution, a lot of other people will be out there too. Well, not a lot. The hardy people will be out there. Like I said, the desert Southwest, it's going to be 110, 115. There's not a lot of people bugging out to those areas. And that's a long search for water. Just from this road to here, that's probably about 3 to 4 miles. Now, you can walk a road and it'll be easier, but it's 3 to 4 miles walking just to get to a potential water source. So, but there are sources of information that will tell you about watering holes, places to go. And I got this one redacted because I don't like people knowing. I also use this to find places to shoot, but that's a whole nother video. So anyway, BLM land, state trust land, find a hunting map that'll show you watering holes, and it may just save your ass. And with that, I'm out.